Next up on our 2024-2025 CVC Winter Sports Media Day Tour is the Jefferson Falcons girls basketball team. Head coach Brandon Hanna. Coach, thanks for being here. Why don't you start out? Give us a quick preview of what we can expect in year number one of the Hanna era.
Yeah, no, absolutely. First off, we appreciate you having us. This is awesome what you guys do for all the schools across the league. So, kudos to you guys for the time you put in. Thank you for the invite. But this year is going to be exciting, man. We feel good. Our energy's been high. In the gym, practice has been going well. Obviously, it feels like 6 months before the first game. So we've been getting after it. We've been on the bus a little bit, just trying to compete as much as we can. And right now the goal for me is, we're trying to establish the culture here and just create a family environment.
Last year, that Lake Division was just brutal. You guys were in the middle of the pack, but that's pretty darn impressive because you had 4 teams with 10 conference wins or more. So that means that division was pretty darn competitive. Is that a good thing for your team, just knowing that every time they go out on the court in a conference game, they're going to be pushed and challenged?
Yeah, no, absolutely, man. I'm all about competing as much as you can. We don't really like the cupcake schedule. So the fact that we know we got 10 battles minimum lying ahead of us is a great thing, because the goal is you want to put a banner on the wall, right? You want the league title, but the bigger thing for us is we're trying to extend the season as much as we can. And our goal is we talk about pushing some track meets back a little bit. So hey, who knows how long it'll take to get there, but we'll talk about it until it happens.
One of the top shooters in the conference graduated last year, but I know you've got some talent coming back. So what are you doing to fill those shoes, though, just to get that top-notch shooter?
Listen, man, we have a lot back, and then we have some solid pieces, that sat on the JV bench a little, or played some JV last year, and then we have a pretty solid freshman class as well. So honestly, it's just right now we're trying to figure out who gels with who and how we can pull the best out of everyone here. And man, listen, I think it'll be pretty exciting, on this side of town with the depth that we have right now.
All right, Coach, I'll come back to you after I talk with the girls. I'll start right to your right in the pink shirt. For the folks at home, introduce yourself, name, grade, and position.
My name is Tatum Bordeaux. I'm a senior point guard shooting guard.
Tatum, first off, we just did a CVC spotlight with you, I believe, last week on your commitment to college. Tell us a little bit about that. What went into your decision?
So I committed to Wartburg College. It's a school in Iowa. It's 12 hours from here, so it's kind of a little bit of a drive. A lot that goes into that is the people and the culture that I'm going to be a part of, so I'm really looking forward to that.
And then just coming in senior year, how excited are you about that? Because at the same time, you're excited about being a senior, but every time you step on the court, you get closer to the end of your career. So how are you kind of balancing those emotions?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's kind of finishing what I started. I can't really look forward to that until I get done with this. So, I'm excited to get done with my senior year. Well, not get done with my senior year, take it all in, and then move on to the next step. So,
give us a scouting report on you as a player. What do you bring to the court?
I've been working on my ball handling this summer, so I'd say a little bit of ball handling. I'm trying to expand my range shooting wise, and then I've been working on scoring at all 3 levels. So that's definitely something that I've been trying to bring to the table this year.
Every year there's new faces in the lineup. You're a senior this year. What are you doing to provide leadership to those other girls that are just kind of finding their way on the varsity squad?
I'd just say talking them through it. I mean, a lot of the freshmen have had Coach Hanna as a coach pretty much all throughout their careers, I'd say. So they're used to having him as a coach. So I feel like just kind of being there, being supportive if they mess up a drill, whatever. Just being there, being a voice, and getting everyone through the hard times through practice. So.
What's different about this year's team compared to last year's?
I'd probably say the family aspect. We're all really close. Everyone gets along, and we've been getting after it. We've been really doing good this year. I'm excited.
And what are your goals for senior season, individually and for your team?
Well, I gotta start with the team. we're definitely looking to have a winning record this year, hopefully win our division. We always talk about in practice putting the plaques up on the wall, getting the highest we can get, just making the season as long as it can be. And then probably individually, I'd just say, playing with confidence and just taking it game by game, trying to get, everyone we can get. So.
Excellent. Well, good luck to you this winter. Let's go to coach's left. Name, grade, and position.
Hi, I'm Danielle Furman. I'm a junior and I'm a forward.
Coming in junior season, you've got a coaching change. How has that process gone? I mean, coach has been around in the middle school level, so I think he's pretty familiar with all the players, that kind of thing. So how has that process gone so far?
I think us all being so close has really gotten like a bond between us, and coach has done a really good job of like helping us become a family. He's done really good team bonding, and he's always very positive in practice.
I asked Tatum about what's different about this team, but what's going to surprise some people when they play Jefferson this year?
I think our freshmen, they're really, really good group of kids. They've all worked together for a very long time, and it's very good to have a strong group that knows a lot about basketball.
Looking at the squad through some practices and some scrimmages, who's been impressive to you, and what have they done to do that?
I think the most impressive player has been Leah Valenti. She's overall a very positive player. She's very selfless, and she always has a positive attitude. She can really knock down shots, so she'll be a lot for the other team to guard.
Give us a scouting report on yourself. What do you bring to the court?
I've been working a lot in the weight room, so I've been trying to work on my finishing in the post, and we've been in there 3 times a week since summer started.
Excellent. And what are your goals for the year, individually and as a team?
As a team, we're taking it game by game, so we're just focusing on Hubbard right now, and then we're going to take the next game after that, and we're going to try to win a league title and get as far into March as we can.
Excellent. Good luck to you this winter. All right, Coach, back at you. Talked a little bit about some of the younger players on the team, but you've got to fill. We've got 2 girls on the screen with us. You've got to fill in 3 more starters and a bunch to provide some depth. Who's been impressive so far with their work ethic and the way they've performed on the court?
Yeah, I'll tell you what. Hats off to these two, to my right and my left. When we talk about the foundation that we're trying to establish in our culture, these two represent it to a T. So they show up every day. They're on time. They're smiling, and at the end of the day, they're sweating and smiling. And they're doing a tremendous job at picking each other up and really pushing the pace and the tempo of practice. But with these two, I tell you what, man, that's a tough one. I'm not sure who we would start if we played tonight. But I gotta say, Abby Fike is doing a great job in the paint for us. Leah Valenti, as they mentioned, Riley Franklin's been a sleeper for us. Just very tough, very gritty, just a sneaky guard. Does a lot of things that may not show up in the stat book. And I'll tell you, we got Brooklyn Hicks is. She's like a bunny, man. She's jumping out of the gym, fresh out of volleyball. She's a freshman. She didn't play last year in 8th grade, so she's getting used to the orange ball right now. But she's doing a lot of good things just based off of her hustle. Maylee Pollard and Bella Boyd will be 2 solid guards for us that are going to be able to help us. But man, I'll say we're probably, we're about 8 or 9 deep right now, and everyone's just kind of figuring out their role a little bit. And like I said, we're going to learn a lot about ourselves next Wednesday, and we're going to figure this thing out, day by day.
Define success in your first year as head coach.
Yeah, it's the culture. We can talk about numbers. We obviously plan on winning some games, but at the end of the day, I preach to our 3 seniors all the time. I forgot about Trinity. Trinity's shooting lights out. How do I say her last name? I don't want
to.
Villiquette. She's playing lights out right now. It's our little Curry shooter right now. But no, I think for me, man, again, we want to be on the positive side in the win column. But the big thing is, did our 3 seniors build that first solid piece of foundation for us? By creating a family, creating the culture of grit and toughness and love here. So. That's the main focus. I think if you have those things to fall back on, the togetherness, the family, then I think that you'll find success through those things.
All right, Coach. Well, I appreciate you and the girls taking some time out of your day to preview the season. I wish you the best of luck this winter.
Yeah,
Thank
thank you,
you.
sir.